guys, LongHaul Larry in Big Blue. I believe this is the last trip I'll be doing. The last circle I'll be doing in Big Blue. We got back this morning, actually. Got home about 1:30 in the morning. Got a little bit of sleep, and we are taking off. I have to run over to Sheboygan, pick up. Not sure where this guy's going. He's not going to go in there. Yeah, I'll be fine. He's going in there probably. Yeah, it's spreading out there. I gotta head over to Sheboygan and pick up a trailer. That's where I dropped my trailer when I came home. So I gotta run over there, pick up a trailer. I believe that another driver took my trailer. And left the trailer there that needed to be worked on. So we'll see if that got worked on or not, and then I will hook up to that trailer, and I gotta run on down to Milwaukee, pick up a load down in Milwaukee, and then I guess this load is going off to Texas. Not going straight back out to the shop. That's what the plan was supposed to be. I was supposed to, I did a load a couple weeks ago when I went back out east, and I picked up a couple stops. There was a bunch of stops all through Wisconsin, down in Illinois, and then I ran out to, it delivered out to New Jersey, and the load paid really good. It was a good paying load. And the boss is like, we'll just run this again. I'm like, okay. So I kind of expected, and then I was actually going to come home from the UP tonight, but instead the boss turned around and changed things around, and he put one load on me that was supposed to pick up at noon in Appleton, then he changed that around and he put this load on me. So I ended up having to come home last night on my birthday. It's alright. I got a lot of stuff done up there at the house. It's really looking good. Really getting down to the final details. A couple more trips up there, a couple more weekends or something, and I'll have her all knocked out. It just really kind of sucks that I'm leaving right now. They're getting a big snowstorm. We went out snow biking and snowmobiles and stuff, and it was fun. We had a good time, but there wasn't enough snow. There was like 20 inches or something like that. You need to have 3-4 feet at least. Because when you go off in the woods like that with a snow bike, especially with a snow bike, but when you go out in the woods like that, there's stumps and big rocks and stuff. You need to have enough snow that it's covered, you know. And I whacked a couple of them. I hit one pretty good, and I came back out of there. I said, well, I got bad news. I will not be reproducing again. Which wasn't going to happen in the first place. That was taken care of a long time ago. But I hit a stump pretty good. It launched me. Can't find my gear. There we go. Just turn my Jake off. And there is a big snowstorm coming in on Thursday. And I'm leaving town. Kind of sucks. But, gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta work. So, if you guys haven't yet, you better apply, because somebody gets to drive Big Blue. It's a good truck. even on these bumpy roads. Well, guys, we are hooked up to our trailer, and I guess I brought my trailer over here for nothing, because this is the same trailer that I dropped here. Boss was all going crazy that I needed to drop this over here so another driver could drop a trailer over here, needed work. So I had to run it all the way over here and mess around with this stuff, and guess he didn't end up doing it. That sounds like just parking out there in the middle of nowhere. I wonder if these guys appreciate it. It's just dropping a trailer in here. Not really sure. And he's going to be sending me to my pickup information, and I'm off to Milwaukee. Pickup information. We are loaded up. We got our paperwork. We are on our way to Texas. It's pretty crazy. I actually have one pallet in here that is fresh. All the rest is frozen ground beef, I think it is. And there's one pallet that is fresh. Which basically means it's not frozen, okay? And the lady was all like, you have one pallet fresh, you want it wrapped? I'm like, what? And then finally she's like, it's not frozen. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to carry that in a trailer at 0 degrees? You know, they have blankets and stuff that you can do. And I actually have one from when I was in intermodal, you know, when I was, not intermodal, when I was independent. I actually still have my blanket. It kind of shuts off the reefer so you can have frozen in the front, refrigerated behind it. But, I mean, the bus doesn't carry those things. And she's like, well, we can wrap it for $25, or otherwise you'll have to sign a form and then you take responsibility for it. And I was like, okay. And I called the boss, and he's like, I don't know, okay. They actually charged $25 to wrap it with a 1/8 inch piece of foam. I'll get back. But anyways, they actually charged me $25 to wrap a pallet in an 1/8 inch foam wrap. I mean, it's 1/8 inch thick, and it's like all loosely wrapped. And then they put a temperature, temp tail. It's one of those temperature things that monitors the temperature on the load. And they put one on that pallet, and on the paperwork it says keep it at 28 degrees. There's no way. There's no way that this pallet is not going to freeze. And I sent it all to the boss, and I talked to the broker and explained it all to him, and he was like, whatever. I mean, nobody seems to care, but who knows, whatever, you know. I just don't understand that whole bit. So, and the thing, they charge for that temperature recorder too. That's crazy. Why should I have to pay for a temperature recorder? So I had to pay for pallets, I had to pay for them to wrap it, and then I had to pay for the temperature recorder. It was $147. It was crazy. I never heard that before in my life, to have to pay for a temperature recorder. You know, I've had a lot of loads that have had them in it, but that's because the customer on the other end requests that it has a temperature recorder. I mean, those chicken loads that we haul, those have temp recorders. But I have never in my life had to pay for one as a truck driver. I don't know. But I am actually heading to the south side of Milwaukee. Because Big Blue's got a code. I just said, hey, Big Blue never gets codes. Guess I should have knocked on some wood. It actually came up coming home, and it happened right up here. Because Coca-Cola is right up the road here. And there was all this snow and slush and stuff, and the roads weren't plowed, and I was basically just plowing through like a foot of slushy snow, and you could hear it just flying around and everything. And I had to go through all this to get to the exit. And as soon as I got the Coke, I was sitting there, I kept getting a code pop up in the truck. And I told the boss about it. I said, what's coming up on your end? Because he gets it sent to his computer, and it tells him what the problem is. And he's like, I'm not seeing nothing. And then it would go away, and then it would pop back up. And he did it a couple times, and I figured some snow or slush got kicked up or something, you know. And I figured it got kicked up or something, and I went to I gotta do a turnaround. I gotta go check something. Well, there we go, guys. We actually stopped there. I drove past when I left there. I drove past a truck country. It's sitting right there. The boss wanted me to go all the way to the south side of Milwaukee, over on Oak Creek. That's where he found the part. I just went, and I left out of there. I forgot all about that little truck country. I was driving right past. And sometimes they have Cummins parts, not often. And it's hard for them to look it up. But I actually know the guy who works in there at night. I used to actually work with him in a shop, and he took a job there, and he helped me out one other time with Big Blue here, where when the other truck country broke a bolt off. I went down there and they were gonna special order. It's gonna be days just to get a bolt, and he was just like, "Go out there, take a bolt off one of those motors laying out there, and just give it to him." And got me running again, and I went in there and talked to him, and he did a lot of checking into it. He was able to cross-reference it and figure it out, and he had the sensor. So I just drove on up to this quick trip just up the road here and popped the hood and pulled the old sensor out, put the new one in, and we don't have any more codes. We're good to go. So we are off for Lewiston or Louisville. I don't even know which one it is. Texas. And it is 1,007 miles. So time to kick the tires and let her go. I gotta make some tracks. Basically, my goal is to get past, St. Louis. Get past St. Louis and then get up and run the rest of it tomorrow. So I'm just gonna be running through the night, running on down there. I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Well, guys, this is where we're gonna be shutting her down. Sullivan, Missouri. Sullivan, Missouri. Let's see, how can I get through? The guy's pulling all the way through, or is he stopping? Oh, looks like he's pulling through. Should be able to find a parking spot. That guy just took that one right there. That would have been nice. Oh, look at that. That's a handicap spot. I usually try to get in the back row here anyways. Oh, I'm hoping I can make it around this turn up here. Try to get into the back row over here because there's not as many there's not as many semis and stuff during the day back here. Most of the people, they come up to the front. This guy here, they're parked not in a row, and then this guy's here, this sitting out here. It's tight. Just barely make it through there. Look right there. Right there's a parking spot. This will be fine. Actually, I see I thought it was a double spot here. But it's not. That's fine though. This'll work. I didn't get up far enough. Not a problem. There we go, boys and girls. Shutting her down for the night. Flying J, so that way I can get up and grab a shower before I take off. It's all good. A shower is good. We got ourselves about 550 miles left to go. So we're going to shut her on down, get some sleep, get up tomorrow, and finish this up. Be there tomorrow night. Actually be tonight, and we'll get a nice sleep there and get up and see what the next day holds for us. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night to watch this here video, and if you are not, certainly let's try it all over again tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. See ya.